What's going on, everybody? STUDmuffin here. If this is your first time at the channel, thanks for dropping by. We appreciate you being here. Let's get right into this part 10 of the Julii Roman campaign playthrough. We've got a lot to happen in this part here. A lot of momentum building up, a lot of armies going different places. So let's go ahead and end the turn and get started. I'm starting to get more and more excited about these campaigns because a lot more is starting to happen. The cool thing about YouTube is when I make campaign videos on YouTube, it kind of holds me accountable to finish a playthrough, opposed to before YouTube, I would play to a certain amount of turns, get bored, and start over with the same exact faction. I don't know what it is about starting over. It's like perfection, being a perfectionist. I could always be like, oh, I could start off in a different way and make it better or whatever. Always not pleased with the current campaign, finding fault. I don't know exactly what it is, but I do know that it was always a fun idea just to start over fresh. But playing this campaign, or playing these campaigns for YouTube holds me accountable. And I like that because now I'm getting to a point to where I'm getting a lot of progress, which is exciting for me. Okay, let's go forward with this formation here. We had a large Gallic army approaching. Should we let them come to us since they attacked? I think I will. And in order to do so, I'm going to have to set my cavalry up like so, because they will come for my cav. Let's run them. Yeah, I think they're charging already. Do a formation similar to this. Something like that, yeah. Like that a lot better. Now we're gonna get some Pila thrown in there. Let's run these equites. Here comes the swords in. There we go. Get some Pila in there. Oh wow, they were just melted against those Pila. Get some more throws in. Okay, let's go ahead and charge in then. After this Pila throw. There we go. Charge in. Getting some good Pila throws against these swords. Oh yeah. That's more like it. I don't want to run my cav around and flank just yet. Let's do that. Because if I try to flank from in behind with my cav now, it's just going to trigger his infantry to chase my cav. I just want to keep him right in front of my infantry as long as possible. Get as much Pila damage in there. And then, of course, charge in, lock everything up with my infantry, then charge in from behind. Hopefully these guys don't continue to rout. They got high enough numbers, they should turn back around. These heavy spears is really the only thing they've got as far as bulk. Now they got the Forester Warband, which is actually pretty dangerous, but not super worried about it at the moment. Should we go ahead and march up? I think we do. Let's go ahead and march up. Let's go ahead and bring our Velites up as well. Triarii up. Run them forward. I don't want to bring my Cat 2 in too much of a vulnerable position. We can get a little bit closer for right now. Some more good Pila. Melting those heavy spears. I don't think I've seen any chosen swordsmen in his army. Once we get all of our Pila thrown, we'll go ahead and charge. He's got his spearman pointing in the other direction for some reason. So what I'm going to do, let's charge up here. Charge, charge. These two charge the front line there. These two charge that front line. You charge there. And then I'm going to bring these infantry over and my cav over, just like so. Now, I want you to charge here, you to charge the heavy spears, and then you are going to run over as well as you. Let's bring my cav over on this flank as well. Okay, so these guys didn't run in for some reason. I don't know why. We're going to run them in. Bring the... Those are the Triarii. Okay. Charge the swords. Actually hit these guys from behind. You guys charge the Skirmisher Warband. Now I want these Hastati to hit the Forester Warband. The Triarii can hit those heavy spears. And then I want my Equites to hit the Skirmishers. The Forester Warband I want to hit with my infantry because they have secondary spears, which I'm not excited about. Triarii hit these guys from behind. I want to bring my general up here because they need more morale support than any other unit. Continue to charge the Foresters. Run. Nice. Getting some good routed units there. Charge, charge, charge. Got some swordsmen coming in here. Okay, what if I charge the warband on two fronts? Just like that. Sandwiching those guys in. Okay, now I can run my Triarii over. Okay, these guys need a good charge from the rear. Left flank's doing good. Worried about these guys. Let's just do an all-cav charge on his general there. Turn around and charge his infantry. Blow the trumpet. Charge these guys from the rear. There we go. You guys make your way over. You guys charge from behind. You guys do the same. Everybody charge. Yep, those secondary spears for those Forester Warband are just insane. Taking a lot of casualties here. Killed the general. Hopefully that causes a mass rout. Now we can rout or mop up all the routed units. Okay, my general. There's no more men here other than just that one unit. Let's get these guys off of fire at will. Now we can start mopping everything up. Everything is routing. So I'll mop everything up and be right back with you guys. There we go. That's all the routed units. Let's go, baby. Okay, got attacked by another full stack right after that other army. But luckily these are all trash troops. They have decent, you know, some of them have decent upgrades. But all my command stars, I should be able to handle this. I could have fell back to the bridge. Made a choke point, but I'm not that concerned with it. Alright, they attacked us, so we'll let them run toward us. Now, if I can just get a lot of kills with my missile units. I don't think he actually has many missile units. Are those the skirmishers on the out flanks? I think that's the skirmishers on the outer flanks. Got 2 units of cav. So I'm really sitting here wondering if I could just rush his skirmishers. It might actually be a good play. I'm gonna rush his skirmishers. Let's see if this works out. I gotta keep tabs not to get hit from behind with any infantry. But if I can hit his skirms, deal some good damage like that, get in and get out, there's some good damage. Let's do pause. Okay. Now I've got these over here. Let's run. Let's go ahead and play in slow motion. Don't have to double check on these guys. Okay, now get out of there. Now I can double check with these guys again. Rush back in. Got to keep close tabs on all these guys. Rush in again. Okay, now rush out. Hit and run tactics. Okay, good. They're not rushing in just yet. We got a little bit of time. Rush out. Okay, good. Now they're charging us. We'll rush away. Okay, some good little hit and run tactics there. Should I run back toward my army? I don't know what I should do here. Okay, good, good. I'm able to separate them again. Nice. The rest of my army is over here doing well. Here we go. Rush forward. Attack here. Bring my general over to this side. You guys, can you do anything at the moment? Okay, rush back and hit those guys. Get out of there. Okay, good. We've got the infantry engaged, so let's just run out of the way. We didn't take hardly too many casualties there. Okay, let's see what our infantry looks like. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get out of there, brother. What are you doing? Rush over this way. Okay. Hit here. Guys, hit here. Rush out of the way. Charge here. And hit the skirms. Nice. Rush over here. Massive route. Okay, hit these guys. And you guys can do the same. Now my other cav needs to come in here. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Get out of there. Okay. Perfect. Got the skirms off guard there. Hit these guys. 1 unit charge from behind. Okay. Now hit the cav. You guys chase down the routed units. Just like so. Nice. 1 unit hit here. Here we go. Charge these guys. You guys can mop up the rest. 1 unit here. 1 unit here. My cav needs to get out before they get surrounded. Okay, charge the warband. Charge the swords. What are these guys? Warband. Okay, small unit here. Run. Small unit here. Run. Might have to get some charges in with my velites. Okay, charge. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Actually do that. Nice, we got them surrounded. Routing the rest of the units. Where's my other cav? Nice, charge up. Where's these guys at? Nice. Finish routing those guys. Okay, now my general might be able to get a good charge in from behind. Charge with both. It'll get a pretty good surrounding charge. Blow the trumpet. Boom. Come on, come on. Where's my general at currently? Nice, we got the break. Let's go. Finally got the break. Okay, so I'm going to lock these guys in. Nice, they routed. Never mind, I don't need to lock them in. Okay, one of you hit here. One of you charge these guys down. Okay, now turn around and chase those guys. I'm gonna mop the rest of these guys up and I'll be right back. That's the win. There we go. Let's go. Look at that. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I had a lot of weak units that had Very few left, and now look at what I've got after 2 battles. Sheesh. Most of my army's been wiped, but I was able to take out 2 huge armies. That's about the only armies Gaul had left. They've got somewhat of a garrison in Avaricum. I might have to hire some mercenaries just to get the rest of this trek done. Blockade Salona, games will be thrown. Well, there's no need for me to block it if I take it. Right? Alright. Get the spy in. Nice. Can't reach it this turn, unfortunately. I can with my general. Hold up. Yes, sir. These guys are out of range. Something I'm going to try. I don't know if I can do this or not, but I've got an idea. Let's rush in with my cav. Tell me if I'm crazy. Rush in with the cav. Oh, the gates have been broken. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for that. But what makes me crazy is hiring all 4 of these Illyrian mercenaries. They have 3 XP points or experience. So that's 3 chevrons. Dude, these guys are insane. Hire all of them. Oh, I got the retinue. I got the mercenary captain. Let's go. Bring what bit of army I have behind me back, or as close as I can. Go ahead and take Salona. They only have Peltus and Cav, so I don't even need these Illyrians. But having the Illyrians, if I need to disband them to increase the city's population, I can. But I thought about actually using them because they're very strong. A little bit costly on upkeep, but very strong. Okay. I'm just going to charge in with all of my cav. Okay. Charge up.
Our soldiers have captured the walls.
Oh yeah.
Press on and capture this place.
I'm going to have 2 units come up here. 2 units come over here. Charge here. The general can hit the... And then you guys hit the Peltus. Oh yeah. Let's go. I should be able to retrain everything. Whatever I need to. Taking some casualties just because my general doesn't have many command stars. So I'm not getting much of a combat bonus on my men. There we go. And that's the battle. I can't remember if he has a surgeon or not. Hopefully he has a surgeon. I don't think he does, but... That's the settlement. We're going to occupy. Yeah, the mission has been canceled. So does this guy have a surgeon? Mathematician? No, he does not have a surgeon. Okay, well, luckily we can just retrain. Boom, 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 boom. Then recruit town watch. Very high tax rate and get the farm upgrade there. Perfect. Perfect. Bring our ship down. Not that I would need it for any reason. Or I could just leave it there, I guess. I don't know exactly what's in that army, but I'm not concerned. Now the army behind, if they join up, at least I've got plenty of reinforcements. Now Segestica, on the other hand, they've got an army that I might be worried about. Alright, city expands, Massilia. We can go ahead and take care of that. I think the 3-town watch I have currently is plenty. So what we're going to do, let's go ahead and get our army. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the Velites and the Principes. Bring them all into the ships. My spy is over here. So if I bring my navy over here, just like so, I can load up the spy into it. Perfect. And I didn't see any enemy army over here. So that will work. Lower the tax rate one time. Go ahead and build this. hire one more unit of Town Watch. What about Gergovia? We could do... Don't really have a lot of money. Geneva completed its construction. Jack the tax rate up. Vertigala needs retraining. Okay, let's go ahead and bring Herennius down to Batavium. 4 more turns until the Imperial Palace is complete. Retrain up the last bit of men in Trier. Bring the tax rate up. Nice, the German armies are coming to Trier. Let's bring Quintus into Mogontiacum, so we can go ahead and retrain his men. We'll need some more cav for him, of course. Set the spawn to there. Bring the tax rate up. Actually, why should I even build any cav? I can build 2 units of Equites. Nah, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'll leave it at what I've got. Build another unit of Town Watch there. I don't think I should move up just now, to be honest. I think I should go back and retrain. I think I need to go back and retrain. I don't really have enough military to do much of nothing with, to be honest. Let's go back and retrain. Vertigala. Drop all these Town Watch recruitment. 2 Town Watch is plenty for now. Okay. So I need to go ahead and combine. At least combine these guys. I don't really have enough to combine to do much of nothing with, to be honest. Let's just do this. This is fine for now. We have just enough money to recruit this unit of barbarian mercenaries and disband them. That'll bring my population up in Levavum. Okay. Let's go ahead and end the turn. We were besieged, as expected. Okay, blockade Turaco, and you'll be rewarded with Triarii. Faction announcements. Caius Papilius, Geometer, Surgeon. Okay, and then Dacius got a manager. Vibius got a wrestler. Okay. Well, that'll be helpful. Fredicum finished its construction. Now it's Roman. What should we do here? Maybe do a cavalry stables. Now we can finally do the Roman building here. There's a Gallic assassin. I need to make an assassin then. Let's go ahead and make me an assassin. Okay, let's bring Herennius down into Batavium. Retrain him. Wouldn't hurt to retrain those guys. Alright, now we can finally build something in Ariminum and Asculum. Don't have enough to build 2 dockyards, but we have enough to build 2 forums. Let's do that. That's going to give us improvement. Now we can bring these men in for reinforcement. Okay. Let's go ahead and attack this army. Nothing special in there at all. That's what it is. I need to attack with these guys. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, let's send all of our men out. Not going to do anything with the Town Watch there. But I do want to bring my Principes forward. Can't get all of them in the battle, unfortunately. We can bring 5 of them forward. Bring them up just like so. Let's bring the Peltus in behind them. Bring the archers behind the Peltus, of course. Now they're retreating, aren't they? Oh, they're retreating. They retreated, and I couldn't even kill any of them. I didn't get any kills. They retreated. They completely left. Can't say I blame them, but hey. I've got 2 velites, 2 archers. Should I just press out and attack? What should I do here? I've got 3 turns before I can make legionaries. There's a whole Dacian army right there. I can't leave to attack the Dacians because the Macedonians are at my gate. Well, what I can do, let's just move these guys out of the city. Do this. Like so. Bring the 1 town watch back in. Something like that. That's fine. That's fine for now. And then we'll just do that. Let's bring the 4 Illyrians into the ships. We'll drop them off at Batavium. And they can join up with Herennius. This is fine. I'm happy with this. Okay. What's that say? Mauritius attacked us. Let's see how that goes. Alright, brother. Hope you accomplished what you were trying to. Alright. Massilia, we need 1 more town watch. That's about it. I think I'm in the green almost everywhere else. This army has 1 chosen swordsman, 3 mercenaries. The army has been retrained. So let's go ahead and move it out. We'll press up with this army. Nobody's coming toward us, so I'm not worried about it at the moment. So let's cancel this town watch. Bring the tax rate down and build a town watch here. That seems more likely to be better. All right. We do not have the agent yet. We have the spy in the city, so that's going to make it harder for his agent, his spy, or his assassin to really do anything. But he only has 1 subterfuge anyway. Okay, well, it's time to end the turn again, I think. Do we have anything else we can do? No? Alright, well, end the turn again. Besieged again, of course. Attacked by the Germans. Town grows. We'll go ahead and upgrade the town. Faction announcements. Secondus Julius was of age now. Let's see what he looks like. Oh, he looks pretty cool. Cool enough, I guess. Don't really have any crazy traits, but his father is 59. He can just join up with the army with his father. Let's bring the town watch back in. Now we can bring the tax rate back up at Levavum. The Germans are attacking me there. But what I will do, I will hire diplomat to disband them because it's just a small army. Looks like the Dacians came back to Segestica. They're not going to press me. Okay. What are these guys? Not sure. Let's drop off the Illyrians. Can't bring them into the city just yet. Can't hire anything of much value at the moment, so let's just hire another diplomat. Start getting our diplomat count up.
Can I be of service?
Okay, can we go ahead and disband these guys? Fair enough. That's that. Okay, let's see what he's got here. Should be able to besiege Avaricum now. Oh, I wasn't able to fully finish retraining. That stinks. That's fine. I'll retrain at Avaricum. Oh. Anemnogenus of Savina. I butchered that so bad. It's fine. Okay, now that I have an assassin, let's go ahead and use them. Talent for assassination. We'll assassinate this assassin if we can. Nice. And we got the trade increase as well. Cutthroat. Alright, what will it do if I bring the army out? Not much of nothing yet. Let's see what happens if we bring our army out. Okay, so default 60%, bring the 4 town watch back in. That's 85%. I actually am comfortable with that. I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and move up. Push this Gallic army back. Bring the spy with us. Bring the assassin with us. Okay, let's go ahead and take out this Gallic army. Okay. Let's go ahead and send our men forward. Just like so. Is that Cav? Very mercenary Cav. It is Cav. Bring the general up. I've got my Cav here. Perfect. I think I'm slightly out of range though. So let's go up a little further. That should be plenty. Let's see if we get any good Pila action here. They're doing their war cry, but I don't know if they'll charge for it or not. Okay, got a little bit of charge here. See if we can cause any good Pila damage there. Come on, get all that Pila in. There we go. Almost everything wiped. I'll take that. Yep, that's a wipe on those swordsmen. Now they got the heavy spears. They don't actually have... Yeah, they do have shields. Okay, I'm tripping. I thought they didn't have shields for some reason. Nice. All those barbarian cav were wiped with one big Pila volley. That's good. Okay, let's move forward a little bit further. Just to get a little bit of extra range. Should give us all we need. Now let's see what kind of damage we can do here. Oh yeah, that's going to wipe out all those spearmen here. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that sunset. Beautiful. Doosh, 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 doosh. Oh yeah. 50 left. 30 left. 20 left. And there they go. Easy done. Now they're going to rout. But there's almost nothing left to rout. Are those heavy spearmen as well? Yeah, we'll get some good Velite action with them. There they go. Run right in front of my men, please. Continue to do so. We use all my Velite rounds on you. I'll just spend all my Pila here. Nice. That's what you like to see. Just run right in front. Make yourself a good target for me. Dude, I might not even need to engage these guys for real. Yep, run forward. Man, they're making it too easy on me, man. Making it too easy. Beautiful. I'm just going to send all these guys to rout the rest of his men while they're there. Might trigger these guys to move. I don't know if it will or not. Nice. Just stand right there. Yep. Triggered them to move. Unfortunately. But let's run this one unit of Pila up that has plenty of missiles left. Come on. Never mind, they're not doing much of nothing yet. Okay, turn around, hit the heavy spears. Are they charging? Can't tell what they're doing. Let's run up here. Okay, halt. Now that they got their backs turned, let's see if I can get a good Pila throw in here. Let's see if that's a good one. Oh yeah, they got their whole entire side exposed. That's what I like to see. I've not had to engage my infantry one time. Not one time. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Let's go ahead and charge with our general. Run forward, join up with those cav. Charge forward. There we go. Boosh. There we go. Killed the general on the initial charge. Let's go. I lost 2 men, probably from friendly fire. I just about broke my mic. Or my headphones, jeez. I've done that twice. I can still hear though, so we're good. Nice. Let's go, baby. All right, let's go ahead and go north then, since I've got an army about to besiege Avaricum. Not as worried about it then. Should I hire another assassin just to have one? Or should I hire a diplomat? Let's do a diplomat. Be good to have one in the area. All right. Let's go ahead and deal with this German force. Don't have much of an army left, but they all have good upgrades. Good strong general. Oh, they have 2 units of Gothic infantry. These guys are pretty interesting. Pretty strong. Pretty bulky. First time seeing them in this playthrough. Perfect. Hopefully they don't move any. If they'll stay right where they're at, we're in a perfect position here. Stay there. Now if they charge, that's going to suck. Stay there. Stay there, Germans. Of course they charge forward. I'm going to put these guys in guard mode. I'm put everybody in guard mode. Here we go. These axemen are doing good. Let's run these cav up. I want to get the good charge on these infantry. Break them pretty quickly. Hopefully this works. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. There we go. There's the break. Run back. Yep. Just like so. Beautiful. Run that away. What are you doing? Run like that. Here we go. I've done through all my Pila. Alright, so what I need to do now, turn everybody off of guard mode. Let's run them up like so. Actually, let's see. I have an idea. So let's pause. That way we get everything charged all at the same exact time. Hold on, I need 2 in the center. Okay, you guys hit here. You guys hit here. You guys hit here. You guys charge the axemen. You guys charge the axemen. Okay, perfect. I think I got everything set the way I want it. My Velites have already thrown all their Pila, so I think I'm set for what I'm gonna do here. Let everything charge at the same time. You guys run this way. I want you guys to run this way. Get in behind on the flank. Bring my general up. I'm gonna bring my Velites behind just to bolster the forces, or at least give some sort of morale bonus. Okay. Bring the rest of the Principes forward. Okay, now you guys can charge the spear warband from behind. Bring the Equites in behind. Charge the spear warband. Bring more Triarii up. Got one break. Hopefully that turns into a chain reaction. There's skirmishers up ahead. So come this way. Triarii hit the spears from behind. Hit the skirmisher warband, like so. Get out of there. Maybe we just do a rear charge here. Let's do that. Somewhat of a bonus there. Wavering. Come on, break. Come on. That's Axeman there. Why are these guys not breaking? Good grief, dude. Alright, charge. Skirmishers. Yep, you guys kill them. Hit the skirmishers, come on. Now you guys charge the Gothic infantry. Jeez, rush the spears, please. Yeah, do that. That's a good idea. Good idea. Very proud of you for that. That's when I knew I loved you guys, is when you did that. Alright, charge the spear warband. You guys come in from behind. Nice, mass route. Okay, run these guys down. I don't think any of my other units are fast enough to do so. Okay, perfect. Yep. Beautiful. Charge the spears. Come on. That's not going to happen. Dang it. Alright, fine. There we go. That's the battle. I'll route these guys and I'll be right back. Let's go. Not bad numbers there. I'll take that. That's one German army down. There's like 4 more to go. Okay. Let's retrain what we can. Let's bring these Triarii together. Bring the Principes together. Now let's retrain. Okay, should we hire an agent? Diplomat or something? Yeah, maybe we could do that. Might be worth it. Do we have another one training here, though? Yeah, we do. Let's cancel then. Time to deal with this Macedonian army. Oh, there's 2 units of Macedon Cav. 3 units of Lancers. It's a good thing I got Triarii. I'd be a little worried. Perfect. Now I got all my men lined up. My 2 units of Triarii on the left flank to counter the Cav. His units have moved over since I brought my units up. Getting some good engagements here. I'm gonna... Okay, it's cool. So he's gonna move over then. Alright, well... That being the case, I'm gonna expend my missiles. Walk my Triarii up. I'll just let his men come in front then. I'll throw all my Pila and shoot every one of my arrows. Good. Is he really gonna retreat? Oh, that makes me so angry. Go through all the trouble of bringing all my men out. See, this is why I hate defending siege battles. You go through the trouble of bringing all your men out just for the enemy to retreat. It took me literally like 5 minutes to bring all my troops out and get them all lined up just for the enemy to retreat. That ticks me off, bro. I hate when that happens. That's something I've noticed a lot about Darthmod, is a lot of the time the enemy would just retreat. Like, they'll literally go through the trouble of you setting up your whole army just for them to retreat. It's so annoying. But I am going to kill all of his infantry.
The enemy show their true virtue.
There we go. That's all the infantry. Still so annoying, though. For him to besiege me bring my whole army out, takes me like 5-10 minutes to line everything up. And then he just retreats. Well, I got 2 traits from that. I'll take that. Guess there's a positive to everything. Let's retrain the Cav. Another army coming up from Macedon. Senate office is assigned. Marcus is a praetor now. Cool. All right, well, I believe it's that time. Let's go ahead and drop them off here. Perfect. Send the spy into Turako. Don't know if I'll be able to get it. Nice, I got it. Prim likes to drink. Nothing crazy. Huh. Alright, well. We'll besiege the dock there. Our army is now ready to besiege Turako. What do we like left over here? 2 turns. Okay, fair enough. Making some progress, folks. Alright, well, we got 2 large German armies coming up to Trier. 2 very large armies, might I add. Do I have a spy here? I do not. That's fine. Where was my spy, to be honest? I don't remember. Anyway, and then we've got a little small reinforcing army here. Just took Salona, about to be pressing into Greek lands before you know it. 2 more turns, and I'll have Roman legionaries. Looking forward to that. Train up a legionary army for Herennius with these Illyrian mercenaries here. I've got Quintus and his army. I'll be training up him maybe some sort of new Roman cav to go with his army. And then, of course, Vibius here. Got an army that I'll be fighting these armies back. These 2 German armies, once I fight them off, who knows? Maybe my army will be so beat up that I won't be able to go any further till I train him up a new legion army. I got Manius here going up towards Samara Breva. I'll probably train up a legion army for him after I take Samara Breva to head into Londinium. I'll need legions to conquer all of Britain, which they are doing pretty well here. They took Tara. They're on their last settlement here, Dunbeg, in, what is that, Scotland. And then I'll have a whole entire Britain land to conquer. Then I got my boy over here, Lucius. He'll be taking Avaricum. Of course, I got Marcus here, about to take Turako, or attempt to. Got an army I'm about to train up under Caius Popilius here. Probably to push into Illyria and start taking some Carthage land. But the one thing I am kind of a little bit concerned about is with the Senate floor, my standing is not very good with the people. So it might be a little while before I have to worry about a civil war. I'm sure there's, I can't remember, there's another way to start a civil war. But I do know that the Scipii have taken Carthage. They've got 3 Carthage armies to deal with, but I don't think they're going to have a problem with that. I need to kind of limit how much Scipii grow because I'll have to fight them in the civil war before you know it. Of course, the Brudii haven't actually moved anything out of Italy to take any lands, which is, I guess, lucky for me. But that's kind of the gist of what's going on. But yeah, we got a lot coming up in the next part. If you guys have made it this far into the video, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, there's another campaign video recommendation below. RomeTotalWar advice playlist over here, and plenty of campaign playlists linked in the description. Till next time, love you guys. God bless. Bye.